from 1947 to the present, UFO activity has increased and will continue to do so until a UFO invasion of the sons of God occurs and contact with aliens from the stars occurs openly, the final fix of the strong delusion. There shall be signs, said Jesus, in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear, for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. Now, part of these strange signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars are going to be the UFO activity, along with a very strange astronomical activity as well. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought with his angels and prevailed not. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, verse 9, called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Now there's going to be a buildup of activity until that point in time when Satan himself actually arrives on planet Earth. There is a war in the third heaven, the spirit heaven, and Satan and his angels were cast out of the third heaven into the second heaven and was cast down to the earth. That's yet future when that occurs. Satan will then send an advance guard prior to his arrival to condition man for the alien invasion from the stars, and that's the main part of this strong delusion. This advanced guard will be operative for years in advance of the primary invasion to set the stage for the arrival of Lucifer, who will come down from the heavens in a cloud, just like Jesus is supposed to come back. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. Now the word seducing is planos in the Greek, and it means planets, from which the word planets comes from. It's spirit beings who claim to be from other planets, who teach doctrines of demons, which of course reverts back to Satan. This is then a replay of the sons of God, who did the same thing to Genesis man, only this time it's Satan's fallen angels. These seducing spirits, beings, come in advance of Satan's UFO alien invasion to prepare the world to accept Satan as God. Their doctrines will teach that 1, evolution is a scientific fact. 2, there are many alien races all evolving. 3, Christ and his work of redemption is utterly denied in a multitude of ways. 4, the aliens who created us are returning to aid us in our next evolutionary leap. Five, America has been selected as the primary nation to lead the world into the new age. 6, all people who resist must be destroyed and removed from planet Earth. 7, Christ was an alien who came to teach us about love. Christ was an ascended master, but he was not a redeemer. Satan picks America, Babylon, as his center of operations and gives his power to Babylon to usher in the new golden age of the gods. Therefore, America will be the center of occult activity, and the sons of God will work from their secret facilities in America. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power, his seat, and great authority. Now, what does Satan do to give America, Babylon, and the coalition of nations she leads, to give them their authority? And then it says they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast? Who can make war with him? We can draw several valid conclusions from these statements. America Babylon is given power and great authority over the world, and no one can make war with America United Nations world government because of their technology. Nobody has weapons that can defeat the weapons that the American Babylon coalition government has under the United Nations. And it'll be a modified UN. What weapons and what technology is used that the whole world says they cannot make war with the beast? How did they obtain this high technology that appears miraculous? The Bible says that these weapons appear to be miracles. Stand now, it says about Babylon, with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If be so, thou shalt be able to profit. If so, be thou mayest prevail. Now, look at the wording here. This is a reference in Jeremiah chapter 47 against America Babylon in the latter days. It says, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth in the occult, in your enchantments and your astrologies. Thou art worried in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. America Babylon goes totally occultic. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. The United States of America is basically not a Christian nation, as many people believe, but is instead becomes a demonic nation filled with all of the world religions that hate Christianity, that oppose Christianity, and the prophecies say that America will actually turn upon Jesus Christ with a horrible vengeance and upon his Christian people, and that's happening right now. There is a hatred beginning to develop among the American people against the Christian church and against the Christians. And this is part of Bible prophecy. God said it would happen, and it is happening exactly as he said, and this is a prophecy against the United States of America, and it's not a prophecy against anyone else. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge it has perverted thee. Thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.